for three, Williams. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Goes up again. And finally, that one's good.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
And here's Walker, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Here's Jefferson. No luck. And it's Chicago the other way.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Misses from close range.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Chicago making a switch here. Hodges checked in. Now here's Jefferson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That's good.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Pippen. Let's go. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Pippen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And there's the call. Chicago the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Okay, gentlemen. Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. Keeping it up tempo so far.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. 1:24 left to play in the first. Here's Jordan. Again, Chicago.
You know, when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you got to be kidding me.
He is in a zone right now, putting on a show.
Now, here's Walker. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Dishes to Jefferson. Got a hand on it.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column. What an incredible run they're on right now. offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
And Walker kicks to Batum. Wow, way off on that one.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Grant kicks to Jordan. And the basket good. Jordan's got 30.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Jefferson, and it's Chicago with the rebound. And here is Jordan. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Bulls out front, running away with it. And we'll be back with you right after this. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kid Gilchrist.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
We've got Jordan. Corzine is out there with Grant. Then there's Paxson. And it's Pippen in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Here's Lynn following the basket by Michael Jordan. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now the Bulls with it. Corzine the pass to Pippen. Tries a 3. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. So it's the Hornets now. Outside, Kid Gilchrist, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Jordan. The feed to Grant. From 12 feet out, it's Chicago with another bucket. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Jordan with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Jordan against Batum. And they double up Jordan. And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
And stolen by Jordan. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
Now Jordan. Nicholas Batum missing from long range. Pass to Grant. He kicks it to Pippen. To the paint. Batum with the steal. Lynn against Grant. To the left side wing. Here's Kaminsky. And just miss after miss right now.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
That's a jump ball.
And the Hornets with possession here. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. Here's Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Batum with the steal. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Chicago has possession. Pippen dishes to Jordan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 32. Pass to Paxson. Back to Jordan. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Batum passes to Kaminsky. Shot clock at 6. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Jordan. Again, Chicago.
And he has just been in a flow.